Everyone, I congratulate and introduce my dear friend, Andrew Cohen.
I am very honored and humbled to receive this award tonight. Vito Russo understood the power of television and films to stereotype the LGBT community, to keep us in the shadows and afraid, how they could do that to us. But he also saw how gay visibility could change minds and open hearts. And I want to tell you how Vito Russo changed my life. In 1989, I was 21. I was starting my career as an intern at CBS at the morning show. I had the spunk of a Semitic Mary Richards with less control over my hair. In fact, I was rocking a rather unfortunate ponytail in those days. It was my first taste of being gay in New York City, and I loved it, okay? The song that summer was Express Yourself, and outside of CBS News, let me tell you something, outside of CBS News, I was expressing myself all over town. At Uncle Charlie's, The Works, Private Eyes, 550-1000. I had arrived in New York from St. Louis in the midst of the epidemic. Early on, our president, our mayor, too many of our fellow citizens had ignored the plague. I felt fear and, of course, and anger, but also hope, because the gay, lesbian, and transgender people had banded together, formed GMHC, ACT UP, TAG, AMFAR, GLAAD, and other life-saving organizations. LGBTQ activists and advocates were leading the fight for our lives. On the 20th anniversary of Stonewall, Vito Russo was on CBS This Morning with the writer Edmund White. I was a new intern, and I was in the control room that morning watching the interview. I had clocked a lot of gay guys at CBS that summer, but I just had seen them, is what I'm saying. But hardly anyone seemed to be openly gay in the newsroom, and I wasn't either. I had come out to my friends and family, but not at work. But seeing Vito Russo that morning and the bigotry of some of my coworkers, it changed me. A month later, I came out at work. I was just an intern, but I made it clear to everyone that I was a super gay intern. And I never looked back. That interview was one of Vito Russo's last. He died of AIDS the following year. I am so proud that Sarah Kate Ellis and GLAAD are continuing the work that Vito Russo started. Thank you, GLAAD. To be gay today is something that I am so thankful for. But the fight is not over, and it's a fight that I'm committed to, even more so now that I'm a father. When I came out of the closet all those years ago, my mom said 3 things to me. First, she said, I probably would have hated your wife anyway. There might have been friction. Second, that she was going to get involved with a local AIDS organization in St. Louis so she could get to know my community. And she did, by the way. She was on the board of an organization called Doorways for many years. And last, and this struck me then, and it especially strikes me now, and last, that she needed to mourn the loss of my ever being able to have a family. What a gift that I spent today with my parents and my son. I never thought it could happen. When Benjamin was born 3 months ago, I looked into his eyes and I saw that there was no hate, no bias, no bigotry, just love. That's how we come into this world, and that is how hopefully one day we will all live in it. Thank you so much, everybody.